Lifestyle Canada versus Lifestyle Jamaica. And this is coming from my own perspective, observation, and experience. Self-care changes depending on your budget. Back home, I'm doing my nails every 2 weeks. Here, monthly. Back home, I would get my hair done possibly every week. Here, you're gonna learn to do your own hair. You're gonna hope you know somebody who can fix your hair for you. Or if you choose to pay to get your hair done, you're gonna wear the hell out of it because you're gonna get your money's worth. But that's number one. Back home in Jamaica, every jump and knock you want to go. Every party, every event, there's just no reason to stay home when you're in Jamaica. You go have a friend where you can go chill out with. You go have river figure, you go have beach figure. You have all these things to do back home in Jamaica. But here in Canada, you appreciate staying home. You appreciate finding things to do at home. You appreciate, going to an Airbnb with friends and playing games, and that is major fun now, as opposed to going to the party and stuff like that. And that's for me. Nowadays I like to just be around friends and family and play a little game, drink a little this, eat a little food. That's fun for me now, as opposed to when I was in Jamaica. And as opposed to when I was in Jamaica, every party seemed to look so good and you just want to go. Number 3, buying clothes is now a routine here in Canada. 2 times a year, winter, summer. Back home in Jamaica, you buy clothes for no reason. Especially for kids, them have 10 to 15 pair of shoes for no reason, and them grow them out in no time. Here in Canada, you realize that, okay, if you buy one heap of shoes, them not gonna get to wear because summer is just 3 months. So you really only need to buy maybe 1-3 pair of shoes for summer if they need to do road and all that stuff. And then for winter, them just need the winter shoes, the water boot, inside shoes, and maybe 2 additional shoes. Or the same shoes from summer goes over into winter. And same for clothing. You don't need a lot of clothing. As opposed to when we were back in Jamaica, we just buy clothes for no reason. And even for myself, I had so much, when I was leaving Jamaica, I had so much shoes. For what? Some of them, one time I wear them. So it's so different here for me because I only buy clothes for myself as well 2 times in a year. But if I have somewhere to go, I might buy some, but I don't buy clothes the way I used to buy clothes when I was back home, especially for my kids. Another big lifestyle change is definitely budgeting. Back home in Jamaica, I don't think I learned how to budget. Here in Canada, you have to budget, and you have to have boundaries with how you're spending, or else you're going to get yourself in a trouble. You're going to put yourself in a lot of debt. So budgeting is so important in this country. But I also don't remember budgeting back home in Jamaica. And not to say that you're just gonna spend you have the world of money. I feel like you just say you pay your bills, and we don't have that much bills like we do in Canada. So you pay your bills, you do your grocery shopping, and you live your life. But budgeting wasn't a huge part of our weekly routine. Jamaican people late for everything. When we're back home, yeah, we can be late for everything. But here, the train go left you. The event you're going to get to the event and it's going to be all done. But it depends on the event that you go to, because if it's a Caribbean event, then chances are everybody else late. If you're going to go to any other event outside of a Caribbean event, you better be there on time. If you're going to get your hair done, your nails done, you better be there on time. I find myself getting to work and sitting down in the parking lot before my shift starts. But in Jamaica, say if your shift starts 8 o'clock, at 8 o'clock we are come through the door. 8 o'clock we probably broke off, we're making a traffic to reach our work. But here, I don't know, it just becomes natural. You get to work before your shift start, and so that you're not in a rush. Living in Canada, it is important to respect your time and people's time. But back home in Jamaica, we just don't know what is time. And it's not that we don't respect the person's time or our own time. It's just so we stay. And last but not least, kids activities. I don't know what parents do with their kids now in Jamaica, but I know that growing up, there wasn't any splash pads and parks that we could go to. And even if we go play, we're parents in the house and we out at door, left to the mercy of the people in the community. But the difference is here, your parents, I've never gone to the park or gone to the splash pad or none of that. I've never seen a child there without their parents. Before I came, the community I lived in, my kids would have to play on their own, right? Because there wasn't a lot of kids that lived on the street. But if there were kids living on the street, naturally we would have say, go on man, go and play with the neighborhood, picnic them, or stuff like that. We're kind of laid back in Jamaica. But here you can't be that laid back, because especially because most of the parks or whatever, they're not exactly close to your house. So you're not going to send your child to play without your presence. So I actually do like that part of it. I like going for walks with my kids. I like going to the park with my kids. And funny enough, back home, I never cared really about stuff like that. So definitely a huge shift. If I'm missing out on anything, guys, feel free to comment. If you can relate, feel free to comment. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching my video. Bye.